Today, our champion, Tom Olszta of Sturbridge, Massachusetts, faces the challenge of Peter Flynn of Bradford, Massachusetts, on Candlepin Bowling. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling. I'm Don Gillis, always speaking for the whole crew when I say we are glad that you joined us here at the Fairway in Natick, Massachusetts, for 3 strings of Candlepin Bowling, total pinfall determining our winner. Each takes home a permanent souvenir. It'll be inscribed with a name, date, and so forth. These are provided by Din Brothers of Boston and Holyoke. Each will take home some guaranteed prize money. $1,200 is guaranteed. $700 of that goes to the winner, $350 to the runner-up, $50 available to the winner of each string. Many other opportunities for bonus money, and also remember a $50 gift certificate from Rotman's Furniture of Worcester to our marksman of the day. Well, you know, today we are in something very, very special, because these 2 guys have never met on this program before. And you know something? At least not to my knowledge, that they haven't. You did once? Once, okay. All right, once before. But anyway, the point of this is that this is what we would call the Super Bowl of Candlepin Bowling, because just about everybody who follows it thinks that these 2 are the best. Okay, let's talk to them. Okay, Peter, first of all, I just want to bring up one thing. A lot of the folks out there may or may not know, you don't really have any right to be here because you almost died.
Yeah, a couple of years back I should have, but here I am, cerebral hemorrhage kid.
It was an aneurysm of the brain or the area?
Yep, it was inside the brain. I had to go to Pittsburgh and have Gamma Knife done his x-ray.
And son of a gun, here you are, huh?
Yep.
Great. And
that's because he's one tough competitor. We knew he'd be back.
Yeah, tell me about the time you guys met before, which I somehow missed, and so did Don Riley along the line.
Peter got the best of me.
He did.
A low-scoring battle, if I remember right.
It was a real battle for both of us up there.
Okay, you have 19 in a row, so you're on top right now, going for the big 2-0, huh?
Trying.
Okay. Good luck to you and to you, Peter, and we'll get underway right after this.
Your life. Chronicle, the stories of New England. Weeknights at 7:30 on Channel 5.
Peter Flynn is our challenger today. High single 211, high triple 482, league average 127. Seven pin alone over in the left-hand corner, and the 6 and 10 over on the right with a piece of wood in front of it. Nice try. Got the 2 on the right, but that 7 pin is still there. It's a 10. Peter's 36th appearance. Former World Candlepin Bowling Congress Pro Bowler of the Year and Massachusetts Bowling Association Open All Events Champion. His 5-string roll-off, which won him the appearance on this program, a 764. That's for 5 strings. He has left 2, the 1 and the 3. Champion Tom Olszta, high single 209, high triple 504, and league average 136. Half Worcester, right side. Now he comes back and leaves the 1, the 6, and the 10. It's an 8. Tom trying for his 20th consecutive win. Overall, it's his 84th appearance. And he has left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just 3. That's all he got. And he has now the 7, 8, and 10. A pair of 8s. Back to Peter Flynn. So close to a strike, everything down except the kingpin, but he's got a piece of wood right in front of that 5. Peter is married and father of 2 sons. He has a spare. Peter employed by A.W. Chesterton. Thin hit. Just 4. Object pin now becomes the 3. Over on the right, he has the 3, 5, 6, and 10. Over on the left, the 4 and the 7 with wood. Nope. Didn't quite get what he wanted to do. He took out the 6 and 10, but what he wanted to do was just tick the right side of that 3 pin. It's an 8 box. Tom Olszta, also former World Candlepin Bowling Congress Pro Bowler of the Year and NBA Open All Events champion. And he leaves the 10. Tom also married and father of 2. Yes. All right, each has gotten the first mark in the 3rd box. Peter was able to get just 4 as a fill. Tom he gets 7, but he does have a split. The 6 pin with wood to the right of it, plus the 4-7 alone over on the other side. Oh, nice try. He kicked it over, but almost basically too much. A 10. All right, check the scoreboard. As we always do after 4 boxes of the first string and 4 of the second. By 1, Tom Olszta is leading right now, 43-42. Our challenger, Peter Flynn. Yes, he has a strike. First bonus ball knocked down 8, but left the corners full. And he has 4 pieces of wood. 1 about where the number 1 would be, another where 5 would be, and 2 in front of the 7. He was waiting for a good look at where they were going to stop, and now he fires and... All right, so the total fill is 9, and he still has the 10 pin to pick up in this box. Rolling wood has stopped, and after the wait, he missed, so it's a 9 box. Now our defending champion. Tom Olszta fires, and a little too full on the head pin that time. He leaves 2. The 3 and the 4. Piece of wood in between, but it's not in the position that you would expect it to. He made it anyway. 9. The one pin that's standing is the 7th pin, and there's wood right in front of it. Well, there was. Now it's just rolled away. My description, obviously, for those of you who are blessed with sight, sometimes must seem as if I'm just talking too much. But once again, I'm so happy every once in a while when somebody sends me a letter that a group of people who are handicapped and many of them are blind or partially blind. And well, anyway, it's a real nice note telling me how much they enjoy Candlepin bowling, and they can enjoy it just as much as those of you who or almost as much, who can see when I describe it for them. And then they can listen to the sound. Okay, Peter Flynn right now is looking at 2 pins. They are the 4 and the 7. He leaves the 7th pin, so it's a 9 box. The left-hander fires and leaves everything down except the 6th pin and 3 pieces of wood, 2 of them off to the left. He made it. You could tell probably by some of the crowd reaction who went, woo, because it looked for a moment as if he was going to miss it, but he did get it. All right, Tom Olszta with 2 marks in a row. 3 in a row is worth $50 in bonus money. He's got it. $50 in bonus money for 3 marks in a row in the same string. First ball nets him 6, leaving the 1, 2, 4, and 10, a piece of wood over in front of the 10. Waiting for wood to settle down. Missed the head pin, so he has left the head pin and the 10. Tom was the last to win Rotman Chaise Lounge, as you know, when a bowler, for the first time, obviously in Tom's case, he's on now for going after his 20th. But when a bowler has won 3 in a row, Rotman's Furniture of Worcester will give to him or her a Rotman's recliner, Brookline recliner from Rotman's, I should say. And our home viewer will also receive one when the name is drawn at the end of the program. It's been so long since Tom had his 3 in a row, but it's available to the bowler who gets 3 in a row. And then after getting the 3 in a row, obviously, that's it until another bowler. Okay, it winds up that he's going into the 10th box, needing a mark in order to hit his league average. His average is 127. And he cannot reach it because he had to strike in order to do that. Still has 4 pins up, 2, 4, 5, and 10. It's an 8 box, a 114. Now Tom Olszta already at 109, going into the final 2. Spread eagle as he punches out the 1, 5, 8, and 9, leaving the 2, 4, 7, 3, 6, 10. All right, he now has left 2 and 3 plus the 4, or 3 on the right and 2 and 4 on the left. It's a 9. So Tommy has won another $50 for winning the first string, as he already has won 18 to Peter's 114. Let's see what he winds up with. Well, what he's looking at now with no wood to help, the 1, 2, 4, and 10. He made it. Very pretty. Take another look at that. Right now, Tom is tying those shoes that, as I told you, are his lucky shoes, but he's almost down to the socks, and eventually he'll be down to bare feet. And he has punched out just 3. So, at the end of 1, Tom Olszta leads 131 to 114. In the middle string, our defending champion leads it off. Here's Tom Olszta. Missed the head pin, left 4 horsemen on the left side, but he has a piece of wood right in front of the 10. And yes, he made it. Had to wait to see what eventually is going to be. It's an 8-pin fill, and he has the 2 and the 8 over on the left-hand side to convert, and he got it. So 2 in a row. Peter Flynn. So nothing but marks so far in the middle string. First ball. That got him 6 and leaves the 1, 3, 8, and 10 with a piece of wood which is rolling back and forth. Now it stops just to the left of the 3-pin, and Peter missed the head pin, so the fill is 8, and he has left the 1 and the 10. It's a 9 box. Al Giglio, as usual, keeping score on the electronic scoreboard. Keith Williams keeping score on the big board for the gallery that's here. Now Tom Olszta. All right, Tom has gotten 7. He's left the 5, the 9, and the 10. 2 pieces of wood up against the 10. And he got it! 3 in a row. Another $50 in bonus money for Tom Olszta. And the 2 pins that are standing are the 4 and the 7. A piece of wood rolling over against the 4. I don't know if it's going to stay there or not. Apparently it is. There's the split screen from Phil Rubin, our producer-director. So it's 4 in a row now. And Tom is piling up the bonus money. Now Peter Flynn, today's challenger. Leaving the 4 horsemen on the right side. Too full on the head pin. Don Riley is our statistician and coordinator. Phil Rubin, of course, is our producer and director. Ralph Stewart ordinarily sits there, but filling in for him today is Tim Michelle, lob line judge and referee. And Peter has left 5, 3, 6, and 10, plus the 4 and 5. And there are still 3 up, the 3, the 4, and the 5. It's a 9. Again, after 4 boxes of the first and the second, we take a check on the scoreboard with a bonus ball still to be rolled by Tom Olszta, our defending champion. In this middle string, he is leading 63. Defending champion Tom Olszta trying to make it 5 consecutive marks. He missed the head pin. However, a few more have dropped. He now has 1, 2, then some wood, then the 7. And he's got it. 5 in a row. And each one of these is worth $50. As you know, 3 in a row establishes the bonus in the same string. Almost a spread eagle. He left on the right the 3, 6, and the 10. Then a side-saddle triangle here made up of the 2, 4, and 8. So it stops right there. Once a bowler begins and goes up to about the halfway point in a string with consecutive marks, start thinking about the 2 people who have done it, Rosario Lecchiaro with 10 consecutive, and our all-time champion as far as that's concerned, Ed Zernike with 11 consecutive. How did he do that? Obviously, he had a 10 consecutive marks, and then on the bonus ball, he threw a strike. 11 consecutive. Okay, Peter Flynn right now looking at, with his third ball, looking at the 3, 6, and 10. He left the 3. The 7 pin is the only one up, and it's rocking back and forth, but it did not go down. And he missed it on the gutter side. Again. Okay, boxes 7, 8, middle string. That means, of course, that the defending champion is leading it off. So here he is, Tom Olszta. Got a tough split here. 5 and 6 side by side, and 7 and 10 side by side. That is on the same parallel plane and back. 3 pieces of wood, however, and he used it. Made another mark. He comes back with a strike. So in 8 boxes, 7 marks. Now Peter Flynn, today's challenger. So close to a strike, but he has left the kingpin, the 5. Spare. The fill is 6, but it's a split with the 4-7 over on the left, the 6-10 over on the right. Oh, so close, but not close enough. He left the 4-pin. All right, Tom Olszta is at 120 through 8 with 2 bonus balls to roll. First one was a little too full, and he has left over on the right the 3, 6, 9, and 10. Over on the left the 4 and 7. Total fill will be 6. And let's see what he will finally wind up with. It's an 8. One, 4, 7, and 9. Those are the pins with Woodward behind the head pin. So close. He cleaned up everything except the 9. A fine 144. He's got a diamond on the right side to work on. 3, 5, 6, and 9. There's a piece of wood moving around a little bit. Now he fires at it. Son of a gun. Diamond wins again. Nine. 99 right now. He was at 106 in the first. Four horsemen right side and in back the 8-pin, which is the tougher of the two. 7-pin would be better. And concentrating on getting that 8-pin, he did not get the 6 and 10. $50 in bonus money goes to Tom Olszta, as he has won the middle string 144 to 109 and has a 52-pin lead going into the third string 275 to 223. Peter Flynn fires. So close to getting a strike. 1 pin, the 4-pin still there. Tim Michelle calls time, wants to go down and get one piece of wood that was in the left gutter. 4-pin for a spare, and yes, he has it. That's the fill. He has left the head pin 1, 2, 4, and then over on the right 6 and 10. Too full on the head pin, and he just punches up one more. Obviously the fill was 5, but the opportunity for trying to make it 2 in a row. Nope, it's a 7 box. He left the 1, the 2, and the 6-pin. Now Tom Olszta. missed the head pin. Left the 10 with a piece of wood in front of it. And on the left, the 4 horsemen plus the 5 and the 8. Ooh, right down the middle. That caused a little stir. A 7. Pin is the only one up. He's got it. Now, before I get my microphone cut off, today's crew, Skip Peabody, Margie McKenna, Jeff Sullivan, Ron Schindler, and in post-production videotape, George Ellard. Too bad. He is chopped over on the left-hand side. And he's now looking at, right down the same spot. He's got the 4 horsemen right side, plus the 5 and the 9, and over on the left he has the 4 and the 7. And he cleaned it up for a good out and a 9. Too full on the head pin, leaving a spread eagle and no wood to help. 2, 4, 7 on the left, 3, 6, 10 on the right, and too full on the 2 pin. And on the 3 pin. There's such a fine line between hitting the 2 or the 3 full when there are other pins there and hitting it just to the side enough to take out all 3. Tom Olszta looking at 1 pin right now, and that's the head pin. Got everything down it except the head pin. There's a bunch of wood in back of it, but the only thing he's concerned about is this. Right on it for another. Spare in the 3rd. Another opportunity to pick up some bonus money. Just 4. 10 pin alone over on the right. And then the 4 horsemen over on the left side, plus the 8 pin in back. He still has 1 and 10. It's a 10. Six boxes to go. Peter Flynn. Peter looking at 2, 4, 6, and 10. Wood to the left of the 4 and to the right of the 2 pin, which is the one he's going to try to use. Oh, it didn't work. He got the 2 and 4, but everything went behind the 6 and 10. And the lob cost him 1 more pin, so it is an 8 box. Too full on the head pin. It's not quite a spread eagle, but it's the 2 and 4 on the left and the 3 and 10 on the right. Boy, I'll tell you, he just can't buy a mark right now. That's one more, but he still has 2, 4, and 10. And, you know, when it gets like this, where you can't buy them, it is so discouraging, so frustrating, so pressure-ridden as you get up there. Because you know that you are capable of so much better. All right, Tom Olszta. Tom has everything down except the 10-pin. Spare. And we looked it up. The only other time that these guys met on this program was on August the 9th, 1986, and Peter won it 361 to 353. Tom gets 6 as a fill, and he is looking at the 4 horsemen left side. 1, 2, 4, 7. And there they go. He used the domino effect, hit to the right side of number 1, and that goes 1, 2, 4, 7, and out. All right, Peter now. Final 4 boxes. Got a little break that time as a few more tumbled. Looked like he was going to have a punch out again as he came in on the head pin. So for a spare, the left-hander is looking across the lane at the 6 and 10. He's got it. Crowd laughing as Peter turned around and took a bow. Now let's see if he can mark out. That might take a little bit of the sting away. All right. 7, and he's looking at the 5, the 7, and the 8, and he has 1, 2, 3 pieces of wood. Let's see if this will go. Yes! 2 marks in a row. All right, Tom Olszta, our defending champion, going for his 20th and having it wrapped up. He's going to see now if he can get another mark here, which would be worth another $50 in bonus money. He's looking now, after punching out 6, at the 1, 2, 9, and 10. No, too full on number 1. 2-pin becomes the object pin. There was a piece of wood alongside it. He missed the 2-pin, which was the object pin, but the piece of wood went over and got the other 2. Then the ball came back and rocked 2. So it was a kind of an interesting thing, but the point is that it turned out to be a 9 box. Now looking at 3, 6, and 7 with 2 pieces of wood between the 3 and the 6. The ooh and ah was because he sent 1 piece of wood flying over, but it didn't get the 7. All right, let's see now whether Peter Flynn can wind up with a couple of marks. And also maybe another $50 for winning the 3rd string. Bonus ball. Oh, spread eagle. Just 4. Got to be one of the most frustrating when you're trying to fill and you get a spread eagle. He took out the left side, so no bonus money. $94. in the crowd saying, come on, Peter, two more, two more. Oh, would he ever love that? And no, he got 9 of them. Everybody here was rooting for him to get 3 strikes in a row for $1,000. Right now he's waiting for some wood to settle down. It's the 10 pin, the only one up. Peter, obviously, extremely disappointed. Now Tom at 101. 10 pin alone over on the right. Over on the left, 2, 4. Excuse me. 1, 2, 4, and 8. A 10. If he gets the mark, he has an opportunity for another $100 in bonus money for going over 400. If he gets a mark. Not much doubt about that one. A strike, and Tim Michel calls time. Looks at Tom, and Tom says, it's all right, I'll press the button. It's okay. A piece of wood won't bother me. Now he throws a little ball down, takes that piece of wood that was in the gutter out of there. He's moving over to the other lane since the 10 pin was missing. All right. 4 for a 400. Everybody, you can hear them. Get over. $131, and the 20th consecutive victory for Tom Olszta. And he picks up another $50 in bonus money for winning that 3rd string. The final score, Tom Olszta, 406, which of course is worth an extra $100. So he's up to $450 in bonus money, and the final score is Olszta 406 and Flynn 337. We have some bonus money to give away here, and $750 to our home viewer. Pretty soon, I'd like to see us get a winner, and then we can empty this out. As you know, that's what we do, empty it. Whoa, baby, that was close. Oh, baby. That door opened, but nothing fell out, fortunately. Anyway, you know, of course, that as soon as we have a winner, we empty this out and start all over again. And we give you 10 either side of what the total is. Today's total is $743, and we're going for $750. And when I draw that card, you know that that person is going to be rewarded with a handsome gift from the Parker Pen Company just for being chosen. 10 either side of $743 for $750. Sounds good, huh? All right. Yeah, okay, let's go down here and see what we have. And this one, let's see. This one comes from Worcester. Mrs. Carl Caldeck. C-A-L-D. Yeah, that's it. And the guess is, I won't tease you. It's a 7, but it's 85. I know, I like to tease, but no. Okay, so we add another 50. And next week it'll be up to $800. And wow, we have $550 right there for knocking down those 3 pins. This is your 20th try?
Put the pressure on.
Yeah, I put the pressure on you. Looked good for a while.
1 minute.
Yeah. Okay, Peter. Oh, not today for Peter Flynn, no. Okay, right over here, Peter, if you would, please. Thank you very much. Okay, you guys are now even, huh? I mean, you've won once here, and we looked it up. It would be 8 years this summer. It was seven and a half years ago, and you defeated him at that particular time. All right. This is from Din Brothers, going to be properly inscribed, as you well know, and I can't give you anything except for $350, huh?
Man, that's what I deserve.
But remember, I expect to see you back again next year, all right? It's great to see you. Okay. And another one of these from Din Brothers, again to be inscribed. Let's see. You do pile up every once in a while some of that bonus money, don't you, huh?
Well, you know, against a guy like Peter, you've got to throw marks. And it's nice to pile him up against him because he's very dangerous. I've bowled him many times. He is a dangerous bowler. And when you get a guy like that on the ropes, you just better keep on marking.
You've been referred to as rather dangerous, too, by some other people. Okay, speaking of marks, you are the marksman of the day. There is another $50 gift certificate from Rotman's Furniture. And let's see if I can... Oh, can I total all this up? Wow. It's $700 for winning and $450 in bonus money. And your challenger next week is coming down from the Northland. Pete Ferrari is going to be a challenger.
They get tougher and tougher.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you next week. Bye-bye, everybody.